Chat GPT, right? What if they come up with voice GPT? What if they come up with a thing where you just have it relax and it feels weird at first?
Yeah.
You just let it talk for you.
Yeah.
Let it manipulate your vocal cords and let it say things for you. It'll say the right things.
Yeah.
Imagine you're on a date and you're like, God, I just get social anxiety when I'm around women.
Yeah.
I don't know what to do. You know, like, don't worry. Install voice GPT, smooth operator.
And then you control it.
Let it talk for you.
With high-level human language. I mean, this is going to replace email. That definitely replaces legal contracts or basic legal contracts. And then it starts to replace email. So instead, I'll write you an email. The thing I'll write is like, say something nice to Joe, showing that I still care, and then it will generate an email saying, "Hey, bro," like it'll use the right language to communicate that to you, right? Yeah. It's like, and so I'll just write a few words, and it'll write a long thing, like, or it might be like, "Dear Joseph," or something like that. It adds that filler stuff. Like ChatGPT is really good at creating the filler that we all do. That's why it can replace your English essay in high school, because most of English essays are filler. Yeah. You're not actually saying anything interesting. And on a date too, most things is filler, except like the human emotions that we feel, the dance of human emotions. But
maybe that's how we'll get to give up on being human, is that it becomes so muddied through things like Chat GPT 7.0 and AI, and that we're just like, who knows what the fuck it means to be a person anyway.
No, but
like it's all muddied.
Maybe it'll help us discover the essence of what it means to be a human, why we're special. Maybe it's consciousness, the ability to deeply experience a thing.
That's what I love about you. You're so optimistic. You're always looking at the bright side.
I'm like, we're doomed. To burn down.
I'm like, we're doomed.
Yeah.
We're doomed. Say we're doomed. Say it.
That should be the name of your next special. I think
that's a little too on the nose.
There's something that this is the cynicism. I don't know why people love to watch a thing burn down.
It's not that they like to watch a thing burn down. They just want to be right about it going to fail. The fact that it's going to fail. Yeah, they want to be right.
But why don't you want to be right about a thing being awesome, which it usually is?
Because we like to find danger. We like to, that's going to be a problem.
Yeah.
That's going to be a problem. I mean, some people like to find like the good and stuff, and some people like to say, this is going to turn out okay. I know how this is going to work. This is all going to work out right. But if you were really paying attention, could you really be confidently stating that this is all going to work out?
Not confidently, but more likely than not, yes. And the people that are actually building stuff. So here's a dark reality of this public discourse we're operating in. The people that say it's all going to burn down, and you've had a few guests. I'm not touching Russia, Ukraine today. I don't think I actually talked about my trip to Ukraine, which is interesting. The people that are cynical and say that everything is burning down are somehow, just by that statement, seen as more intelligent. I've just observed this is weird.
Yeah, it is weird.
The reality is the people that are building this stuff are usually optimistic. Now, you could say they're too optimistic, but like if you actually want to build a better world, you're usually going to be more optimistic. The people that are considered intelligent are the ones that are going to be a little more cynical. I think there's a balance there that's kind of nice, because it's like you need the critic. It's not the critic that counts, but you need the critic in order for the people not to run away with into the bad direction.
Well, that was how many things when they first were invented were dismissed by smart people? Like the personal computer. Like when the personal computer was invented, everyone's like, what the fuck are you going to do with that? Yeah. All the people that thought they were smart. Dude, when podcasts first started, people were like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Like, and people that were like at the like Howard Stern mocked them. Yeah. He's the top of the food chain when it comes to broadcasting. They're like, what the fuck is this? All these smart people, but they were wrong. And I think that applies to so many things. I think right now the sky is the limit, and all bets are off when it comes to what AI and what technology is going to bring to humans. And any ideas that we have that this will work out well or not well is just guessing. But you're right that the people that like to think they're smart, they move towards, we're fucked. We're fucked, bro. Yeah, that's more fun for whatever reason.
Yeah, it's weird.
It's weird.
It's our monkey. So maybe once AI does all the actual work, we're going to descend into just talking shit nonstop. Because we monkeys, descendants of apes, enjoy talking shit.
How far do you think we are away from Neuralink?
Well, the Neuralink is, I think we're far away.
Decades?
Well, no, Neuralink in humans.
Yeah.
helping humans recover some capability. We're like 5 years away. If you ask Elon, it's probably like 2 years away. But yeah, it's within a decade. There'll be a lot of incredible like regained capabilities. Regained sight, I think, is probably more than 10 years. Like being able to see when you could never see.
That's going to be amazing.
But in terms of expanded capability, it's going to be a while because we're going to get so much amazing expanded capability in our devices that we just hold, and the bandwidth is already pretty high in terms of communicating awesomeness to us. So I don't see the obvious need for like that extremely high bandwidth that Neuralink would provide, like just injecting AI into our brain. I think we're probably like 50 years away from AI in our brain, basically being able to inject Chat GPT knowledge into our brain directly, so it's part of the thought process. That's at least 50. Because here's the thing, it's like as to that commentary from before, like the evolution has built a really complicated biological mechanism there that it's really hard to like understand how the brain works without understanding how it all comes from a single embryo. There's this whole computation system that builds up a human being from a single strand of DNA. So like to understand how like you can't just like
monkey with that.
Yeah, you can't monkey with the result of it. You can monkey with the development part. So you have to understand the embryogenesis or whatever, the process of building from the actual how the programming maps to the function throughout the entire process. Because I think most of the magic honestly happens, first of all, probably in the womb and maybe in the first year of life. That's where all the cool shit happens. Like messing with the baked cake is too difficult. But so, of course, through simulation, like AlphaFold, a lot of stuff DeepMind is doing, through simulation, we'll probably be able to understand some of these complicated biological processes like protein folding and more, but we're really far away from that.
I think we are really far away from it, but I don't know what that means, because really far might just be a few years once some giant breakthrough happens. But fast. My point is, I don't think they're mutually exclusive. I think evolution and monkeying with the evolution is a part of evolution. I think it's a natural course of progression for the way the human curious mind works and its ability to manipulate things around it, whether it's manipulate environments and structures to survive the elements, or whether it's manipulating electricity and frequencies to send signals and videos through the sky. Whatever the fuck it's doing, it's trying to always do a better version of that. And I think that manipulating genetics is a part of evolution. I think it's just a natural part of evolution. We just think of it as something, since we created it, if we create a thing and that thing changes biology, what have we done? We've played God and we've done... No. It's a part of the thing. It's like bees make beehives. We make technology.